You okay? Yeah.
No. I'm Penn State.
Okay. You're Penn State?
Welcome to Miami Gardens, Florida. A gorgeous day for college football, and we are fired up to see the Miami Hurricanes open another season at Hard Rock Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Canes have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. Oh, he's going to go for the return. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16.
Yeah, I'm going to go to work. Look in that bag. Look in that bag?
This?
No. The red bag. Wawa bag. Yeah, listen.
This crowd ringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. They want to run it left here. On the move is the 30. Afterburners coming. At the 30.
He didn't want it.
He's up to 57 yards rushing for him now, and that has made a major presence felt in the early part of the season.
That's got to make you feel good offensively. The first game of the year, and early you're able to break off a long run. We know for them, they take pride in their ability running the football, and they're getting that established early this season.
Right?
Power football with the run. And he's a real nowhere man.
You like that?
No gain land.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll leave it with him. Defense holds their ground. Pick up of a yard at the 26.
And these defensive tackles just eat deep. They swallow you.
Oh, everybody can get some chips.
So big, so strong. And those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. On the option. Got enough for the first down. Headed to the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players. We've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Line gets set, first down. They'll give it to the back.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try to get outside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Anderson will throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Like you tie your shoe. You know how to tie your shoe? No, you do not. You can't do it.
They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on 4th down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Time to take a shot. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years.
How you
They
tie it.
extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense, it's a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down.
He makes it round. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Miami.
And this offense gets on the board and the first passing touchdown of the season. And I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Wait, everyone can have a chicken hospital.
Lining up with a PAT.
Yeah.
Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out.
Birthday not.
He's going to try his luck from
You
the
don't
end
even know when your
zone.
birthday is?
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not
That's
work
correct.
out as he stopped at the 13.
Okay. You sure?
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm.
Yeah, for the
I'd
kids.
love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their team.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
They're going to be surprised, huh?
He's looking to throw. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Ball in the air, intercepted. They'll let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes. He's not telegraphing like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooked.
Oh, come on, 22. That's twice.
Touchdown, Kane.
Huh?
And once
Yeah?
he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defense is going to have to get something to take it out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
What do we have? Yeah.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pitch.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism.
And he breaks into the open. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Yep. That's it.
Now they'll line up with what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit a big pass, put a touchdown on the board. After that, latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll bring it out to the end zone. I know he thinks he can pounce every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Anderson wants to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Hurricanes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the punt, and he's done better. Not much on that one. That was not exactly helpful to this defense as they'll have their backs against the wall as the ball will be put in play to the 40. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
No, don't get it. Don't get it.
Scored a touchdown
Don't get it.
the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He's quite familiar with the end zone. His 75th career touchdown run.
I know we're in the era in college football where there's a lot of running back by committee. This guy has been the bell cow. He's been the focal point of this offense. To stay healthy, to be consistent, and to reach that number is ridiculous.
Right, it just shows you how special he is, because you're right. They want to throw it all over the yard in today's college football, but they continue to give it to him because he continues to find the end zone again for the 75th time.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Anderson will throw. Lets it fly. And it's picked off. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
You can't do what?
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be
Right,
a
man.
play of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is ahead early in Stillwater, but that's not exactly Barry Sanders or Thurman Thomas out there. This game is a long way from over. They're up by a field goal over Wyoming. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to.
Oh my goodness, he dove?
Left side. The 20.
I clicked on him and he dove.
Touchdown, again. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit a big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
All right, the kids are gone. Whoa.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right?
He's loose. He's at the 40. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And this is how you want to start this season. You want to create as many explosive plays as possible. And if you're an offensive coordinator, you can turn and hand the ball off and make big plays. It makes your play calling so easy. Let's see if they continue to run the rock with explosive plays like that.
Defense in press coverage. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll ride the hot hand. Shakes off the defender. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
It's really frustrating. He's a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. You can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Hit him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that time. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
He'll toss it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. You know, the way he's going has me churning through the old memory bank here for the single-game touchdown record of Penn State. You know who that was?
I have no idea.
Well, everyone knows it was Harry Robb. Went to the house 6 times in 1917. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point of 35-21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Boy, if you don't, 22 is getting on my nerves.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. Oh, look out, there he goes! And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Line getting set on second down. To the ground with the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. He's got a head of steam. Boy, he is hard to bring down.
And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the give off the left side. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Anderson wants to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get you a stop. At least step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Just about set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone.
How's he don't block them in the middle?
To bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. State sends the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point. Just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And he's now over 150 yards on the ground, and Penn State has had so many great backs. This guy fits right in.
Fits right in. Just big, physical guys that give him the ball. You know exactly what you're going to get. They can make some plays, and they build their team around the running back spot.
They're going to run it to the right. At the 45 on its way. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
The give to the tail.
Oh, come on, 85.
Ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Second down coming up. They'll try the run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open up for the passing game.
Now the toss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Rutgers is piling on the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up by 28 over the Coyotes. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going up top.
Oh, come on.
Make the connection going for the big play.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Anderson will throw. Fires to the right. And the pass hits. Picked off. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 30. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those old linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six if you're on offense.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1 yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Man, those are so hard to stop defensively. We're just trying to dive in there on the D-line and create a pile and stuff them on first down, and second down they go to Old Faithful, run the quarterback sneak to perfection.
Lining up the attack, one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and he'll break. Here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah,
Come in.
Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Anderson wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Timeout is...
Dude, you couldn't wait till halftime? Damn. You want to party? Huh? Okay, you wash your hands? All right, good girl. What? Get the ball at halftime. I don't know why he was down 3 touchdowns. That's it. He's only down 3 touchdowns.